A local neighborhood wakes up to the sound of gunfire as an all-night party lasts well into the morning. Good evening to you. I'm Anna Canzano. K2's Bob High joins us live from East Burnside, where these shots rang out. Bob, an unsettling moment for people who live nearby.
Yeah, and police are still looking for the gunman, Anna. This all started with a fight at an after-hours party inside the building you see behind me, a party that was just wrapping up at about 7:30 this morning.
His hands wrapped in blue rubber gloves, a Portland police officer uses a pen to pick up shell casings one by one, evidence from the morning gunfire.
Well, it kind of like was an SOS, you know, ta-ta, ta, ta-ta. It sounded like 5 shots.
Art Artinian had just stepped outside into the Saturday morning sunshine at his home nearby when he heard the shooting.
I knew that it wasn't close enough to hurt me. I thought maybe if they're shooting up in the air, maybe something will come down and fall on my head, but I wasn't too worried about that.
But police were worried. A gunman was on the loose and may have ducked back inside the building. Heavily armed officers swarmed the neighborhood. Police shut down 3 blocks of East Burnside Street for nearly 2.5 hours, but there was no response from inside the building.
Police actually had to bash in the home's front door. They were worried somebody was still hiding inside. It turns out the person responsible for the shooting was gone.
Police say there was an after-hours party inside the building that was wrapping up around 7:30 in the morning when a fight broke out, a fight that ended up in the parking lot. Someone involved in the melee pulled out a gun and started firing.
No victims. There was property damage to a motorcycle, so we were fortunate that no one was hit today.
The property's owner tells me the man who leased the space said he was setting up a photography studio. The owner says he had no idea after-hours parties were being held here and that this latest one left the entire space inside trashed.
And you can see the boarded up door here that the owner had to secure in order to keep the building closed. Police say they have a good idea who the gunman might be, but they are not ready to identify that person or release a description either. Live on East Burnside, Bob High, K2 News.